Hi there. If you're watching this video is strictly um, an introduction to what Schoolbase app is. It will be broken into sections, and each section will focus on a particular area. This is the first part. I think it might take like 4 parts to get this all done. But we'll focus on the first part, which is actually understanding what Schoolbase app is, what it can do for you, and how to access Schoolbase. So let's start. Okay, we'll start off by browsing over to Schoolbase, the website. It's already in my history, but for the sake of typing, we just put out the whole URL so that it's easy to remember. Now, with the way it's designed, it's very straightforward to access Schoolbase. All you just need to remember is this first URL. You can always bookmark it in your browser for ease of access, and to actually make the most of it, to actually utilize it the best, I'd recommend you use either Firefox or Chrome browsers. And if you're going to be using Internet Explorer, use a recent version of Internet Explorer, probably from IE 10 and above, so to get the best view. Okay, so the site looks very fast. It's all about result processing. From the homepage, take note of the navigation bar. It provides a couple of options to make it easy for you to access certain areas of the site to get more information. If you scroll, this here is just a screenshot of what it looks like on the inside. So, but to see what the inside looks like, you actually need to register. Okay, you can easily register your school by using this button. Yeah, we've got our support email address down below, so if you ever have any issues, or you have suggestions, or you have questions you'd like to ask, feel free to email us at this address, and we'll respond as soon as we get your email and as soon as we're able to. So let's go over to the features. Now the features is very straightforward. It's not an exhaustive list. It's more a comparison with the older version we have, which we gave out free for schools to use. So talks about reports, teachers, and services. So I'll start from the top. Talk about reports. So in comparison to the older one, everything you can do in the old one you can still do here, plus a couple more things. In the old one, let's use the analogy of a class of 30 students. If you intended to generate report cards for students in that class as a class teacher, in the old one you'd have to generate for each of the 30 students one at a time. But with this new one, you can generate reports for an entire class and download everything all in a space of a couple of minutes. So it makes it very easy and very straightforward. Secondly, for teachers, okay, yeah, what we've got is in the old one we got requests from school administrators who wanted to be able to monitor progress, teacher progress in terms of how they're processing results and uploading results for students. And in that version, a school administrator would have to change the password of the teacher, sign into the teacher's account through the teacher portal, then ask the teacher to change his password again. Now that was very inconvenient, so with this new one we've made it very easy. So as an administrator, you can gain access to a teacher's account without having to go through all that process. All you need to do is just click a button and you gain access to the teacher's account without touching the teacher's password. So it's less stressful for both the teacher and the school admin. And finally, we've got services. Okay, services are just additional features on the site which are not exactly, they're not compulsory to use. It's more of additional features the school can enable to just for availability. Like for instance, the student portal is an additional service. So if a school enables it, students and parents can log in to view student results per term and also print report cards if they need to. And if the school doesn't enable it, students won't be able to access the student portal. So it's more of a thing of preference. If the school wants it, the school gets it. If the school doesn't want it, it can stay disabled. So now we've got a couple of portals. To access it, you need to click on the portals link. This way we have a directory of all the portals available on Schoolbase. So as a user, you don't need to have all the URLs in your head. You only need to know the URL to the homepage, which is schoolbaseapp.co, as you can see here. So once you have this in your head, accessing any of the portals is very easy. So here you've got the administrator portal, you've got the student portal, and you've got the teacher portal. So that's being said, the next thing is to register your school. Registering your school is a very easy process. It takes only about a minute, depending on how fast you type. So to register your school, you could use any of these register your school buttons. You've got one here, you've also got another one here. So whichever one you meet first, you can use, or whichever one you prefer to use. So let's use the one at the bottom here. So click it. Okay, so now time to sign up our school. Now to sign up your school, you need a valid email address, and remember, whomever signs up the school will act as the school's administrator. So it's always best for that person to actually be the person who will manage school information. So for instance, and you also need to use a valid email address. Reason being that when you sign your school up, an email is sent to you to actually verify the school accounts. If you enter an invalid email address, the email gets sent to an invalid email address, which means the school accounts can't be verified. So that's actually an issue. So you need to actually enter a valid email address. So let's sign up our school. Let's call the school, my name is School Admin. The name of the school is Tutorial Secondary School. Okay, where is Tutorial Secondary School located? 10 kilometer. Oh, okay, let's just call it kilometer 14. Kilometer 14. Lagos Ibadan Expressway. Okay, yeah, let's just see that's where we are. Our school is actually on the expressway, so that's actually possible. Okay, so we've got that, and you need to agree to the terms of service to actually sign up. If you don't, it will prevent you. So you can always view what the terms of service are by clicking on the link, and it opens up our terms of service, and you can read through to get an understanding of the agreement. Okay, so sign up. You click sign up, it sends a request and signs your school up for an account, which you have to verify, like I said earlier. So wait for it to load. Sign up. So automatically tells you your account was successfully created. An activation email was just sent to you. Please follow the provided instructions to start your account verification. In case you don't see the email in your inbox, check your spam folder as well. Very unlikely to go to your spam folder, but just in case you don't see it in your inbox, refresh and check your spam folder. Okay, so this is my email already open, so you can see account verification. Title says Schoolbase, the sender Schoolbase, account verification. So I need to verify my school account. So there's a link in the email containing a code and the URL. So just click on the URL, and that should verify your school. So as you can see here, your account email was successfully verified. You may now proceed to sign into your account. So at this point, your school is successfully registered, and the next thing is to gain access to your account. So see you in the next video. Bye bye.